In the near future, overpopulation has depleted the world's resources, so the UN decides that countries must cut their population by 5% every year. In the USA, all students take a standardized test once a year and those with the lowest scores are executed. The test is called the 10 to 241, but people have nicknamed it the thinning. In Texas, students are studying for the test, which will start in 18 hours. High schooler Lena is mentoring Simon while her younger siblings play behind them. Simon is frustrated because he doesn't understand enough and pays Lena a good amount of cash, which gets him special contact lenses that give him all the answers. Lena reminds him to destroy them after the test. At that moment she receives a call from the hospital saying that her mother is trying to get discharged against medical advice. Lena asks the doctor to buy time and rushes to the hospital with her siblings, where her mother has already signed all the discharge paperwork. The doctor pulls Lena aside and turns down her money, revealing her mom has gotten worse and no treatment will help her now. In the evening, with only 12 hours left for the exam, the governor's son Blake tells his bodyguards he's going to the kitchen for a bite, but he actually sneaks out of the mansion and gets in his car to meet his girlfriend Ellie. The mood gets awkward when they remember they may die in the morning, so they decide to distract themselves. They sneak into another mansion and use the pool for a while. Afterward they return to the car to make out, but Ellie can't get in the mood because she's scared of the test. They're suddenly interrupted by a bodyguard, who drags Blake back to his house. Governor Dean scolds Blake for wasting his time the night before the test, pointing out he should be studying now so he can have fun later. He thinks Ellie is a distraction that Blake can't afford until he graduates next year, but Blake doesn't look convinced. Dean gives him a hug anyway. 3 hours before the test, guards in black surround the school with fences, barbed wire, and cameras. They also patrol the perimeter to make sure nobody runs away. Simon arrives early and another student accidentally bumps into him, causing him to drop his contact lenses. He tries to find them, however a guard tells him to keep moving. As the students arrive, they share a sad goodbye with their parents, then the guards check their bags and scan their bodies to prevent any cheating tricks. Blake approaches Lena and asks to buy the special lenses, but Lena tells her she already sold the last ones. At that moment a guard finds a student with invisible answers painted on his arm and the boy immediately runs away. This is the first time someone makes it past the guards, so Lena's friend Kellen hacks his father's account to access the street security footage, watching how the guards surround the guy and catch him with a net. Then Kellen makes a copy and sends it to a reporter. Once everyone is inside, the guards put the school under lockdown. Then the students go to their respective classrooms and Miss Birch tries to be as comforting and encouraging as possible, telling them there's always a chance. Mr. Glass reminds them of the rules. They have 2 hours to finish the test, their eyes must never leave their tablets, and all grades are final. At that moment the